So I got a dodgy thermostat on the MR2 and it was overheating, so I just thought I'd show you how to change that. Now, located in a very annoying and difficult place, just below that oil dipstick is the thermostat housing, and you can see there's a 16mm bolt with two 10 or 12mm bolts there holding the housing on, and the thermostat lives inside. I'm going to undo the front to let the coolant out. Probably better just to undo that. There's a little copper washer there. Remove the dipstick out of the way. Undo that. Obviously be careful in case it's hot. It's very tight in here. Put a bucket underneath. And if you drop anything, make sure you pick it up after. As you can see, some coolant's coming out there. And that copper washer is important to put back on that bleed nut thing. So just to point out, the dipstick is attached to the housing via a 12mm bolt. So we'll remove that now. Okay, I'm just unscrewing that 12mm bolt, just holding the dipstick to the body. It's very tight. There's the 12mm bolt, and now that dipstick is loose like this. See? Now we can remove the two 10mm bolts holding the housing. Right, I've undone one 10mm nut. Let's get the one at the bottom, and that one's the tricky one. And the bottom one there, that one's the very tricky one to get to. Two 10mm bolts. Now, make sure you've got a bucket or something to catch everything underneath, because that'll be leaking like anything. Now it's time to slide that off. Now, I had a thermostat housing. This would be have a whole thermostat in it. I was just testing if it was the thermostat causing the overheating, and when I took that out, it had no issue. So I just had that as a way of testing. And then open the radiator cap, and then loads more will come out. Or not. Yeah, more's coming out now. Just check your radiator cap's good. And then I'll just put on the radiator cap again. So that is it now off. Like that. And that's the return pipe from the radiator. Old one I took out, and as you can see, it's very rusty, and it was sticking, I believe. Okay, and here's the new one. Let me show you that. And I got one with the rubber. These are only this only cost me £5, so they're pretty cheap. New rubber. Make sure the jiggle pin's in the right place when you reinstall it. And as you can see, it's a lot more smooth, and it opens and closes correctly. So now it's time to put the new thermostat in. If you can see right there, there's a little pointy bit. That's where that jiggle pin goes, so it can breathe through the air vent there. As you can see, there's the new thermostat in place with the jiggle pin facing that little notch at the top. Okay, and now I've pushed it over the studs there, and now I'm going to put everything back together like I did before. I put the top and bottom nut on and tightened. Now let's put the dipstick back on. Now the dipstick is secured back on. Now I'm going to slide the dipstick back in and then I'm going to leave the bleed nut off so that when I refill, when it starts coming out that hole, I know there's no air in it. I'm filling it up with water. Just make sure there's something underneath to catch the water, and just as a test, and it's coming through there now, so I can put that bolt. Front radiator, allow the air to escape at the high point like that, and then just keep filling. As you can see, it's coming out. Keep filling until you stop getting that sort of bubbling. Then you do the same on the heater one. You can see the fluid will go to that height, allowing air to escape at the high point, and then just refill here. I'm only showing this as an example. I'm redoing the radiator, so I'm not putting coolant in, I'm just testing. And it fills up, so we're good. I would say that that is now a bled system. The radiator cap back on. Then we'll remove the catching thing from underneath. There. Just double check for any leaks or anything, and take it for a drive and check the temperature.